Adam. Adam.
All right, welcome everyone. Had a little bit of an early start there for the first 8 or so laps of this race, but welcome to the Fake County, or actually the Zeny's 360 here at Fake County Speedway. As you can see, we've got a 15-car field here tonight. Uh, it's been some frantic racing for the first 8 or so laps, but Already had our first caution. You saw there was a two-car spin out of turn 4. And we're just getting everything re-racked here for the first restart of the night. So, don't go anywhere. Alright, as we get things ready to go back under green here, you can see you get your front row, the 2 and the 28. Behind them, going to be the 31 and the 12. Third row is going to be 460, 42. Behind them, the 75 and the 53. Row 5 is going to be the 35 and 9. Sixth, the 48, 59. Then the 78, 8, and 19, all by themselves at the beginning.
All right, let's go.
Hot dogs and cheeseburgers.
As we get the green here, great start for everybody to the 460 and the 35, as they don't go anywhere. As everyone's running here through turns 1 and 2, coming out of 3 and 4. And so far, your lead's going to be the 2 and the 28 battling it out. 28 going to hold on just for the first lap. The 2 going to jump inside. It's still going to be a 2-car battle for the lead between the 28 and the 2 as they touch each other. The 28's going to hold a good line, but the 31's going to jump inside of him. 2's going to drop back down to 3rd. Might make a move on the inside, but it's not going to pay off. Further on back in the pack, you see 3 wide, 4 wide even, as the 820 or the 859 and the 19 are all hitting each other. Oh, and we got 1 car up into the wall. That's going to be the 8 car. He's going to pull back out in front of the 35 and cause another issue. But now you got a 6-car battle all behind them. Still, your leader is battling for the lead. It's going to be the 31 to the point, the 21 or 28 right behind him. 2's back into 3rd, and the 42 and 49 are going to round off 4th and 5th as they get into each other a little bit. Behind them is going to be the 460, one back up in the top 5. He started 5th on the restart, but did not go at the green. And that brought him back to, I believe, 9th place before he even got up to the where he is now. As we got a 2-car battle for the lead now. It's going to be the 28 and the 31 making moves, but that's going to give the 2 room for the front. And he's going to have it on his way out of turn 2 here. Now it's up to a 4-car battle for the lead with the 42 trying to make his way in. Possibly a 7-car battle if we can get the 460 and the 12 up there. As they come out of 2 here, it's going to be the 2 and the 9 battling each other really hard. And we got 1 car around that's going to be the 2, and he'll dive almost into pit road. Everyone else just kind of funneling their way back. That's going to give the 9 the lead. 28-31 all the way back to 2nd and 3rd now. The 2 way back in 8th place or 7th place. And soon here in the next few laps, we're going to start getting into some lap traffic. It's the 35 into the wall again, right in front of your leader. That is the 35 of Raiden now right in front of your leader. He's going to drop inside. Possibly give him the spot here, and he will. Easy over-under for the 9 car. Now that's going to put him right between 1st and 2nd place. Give a little buffer to the 9 car. Next car to watch out is going to be that 59, who's a few turns ahead, but anything can happen with these lap cars. With the 35 into the wall again, he's going to drop back behind 4th place now, which is the 48, who has not been in the top 5 at all this restart. Now he's up into 4th. A lot of position changes here on these short tracks, and it's always one to watch, especially with such a weird track layout out of 3 and 4. As the 35 has missed his pit box, and he's going to pull in early. And now we've got a 3-car battle for 5th place. Nothing up in the front 4, really, as the 48's now up to 3rd. 9 still holding on to a dominant lead, as now there are 2 lap cars. It's going to be the 53 of Kodai and the 59 of Ian Hawk. And now the 8 into pit road, as the 35 is going to bounce out of the pit road. That's going to put him right back in front of your leaders. So now we have a 2-car battle for 2nd place. The 48's going to get up to 2nd. 28 had a little bit of an issue coming out of 2, and that gave the 48 of Billiam just the right opportunity to get around him. And now that's going to give battle for your leaders, but now the 53 going to ride really high to not be an issue with the leaders. And he's going to hit in the wall, and he's going to roll onto his side and park in front of 5th and 6th. And now he's going to get collected by everyone in the mid-pack. Not what they wanted to see, as the 42 dives into pit road from 6th place. Now back to lap traffic battle for 1st through 3rd. The 35 up top with him. He's going to get by fairly easily. 31 up into 4th place again. The 2 back to 5th. Didn't take too much damage from that 53 car that was up on his side. But all the way back in 6th place is the 12 car, who started, I believe, in the 5th or 6th row. Now this is his best place on this restart. And behind him is going to be the 78 of Dave. And then the 460 of Trains and the 75 of James May. Not the James May you're thinking of, but our James May, and he's riding around with no front end. Don't know what happened there. Probably got collected with the 53, who also has no front end. But a lot can happen here on these short tracks, and it's surely showing already in the first 30 laps here. First 40 laps. Oh, and we got one car around right in front of your leaders. That's the 53. He's on fire. And we got another car around in turn 4. That's going to be the 460. That's going to let one of the lap cars around him, as now the leaders are right behind him. The 42, not one of the leaders, but racing up with the lead pack. So they all go around him. 53 now into the pits for the 3rd time so far. Not his best day. Nearing the halfway point of the race, the 48 now with a massive lead over 2nd place, who's right there, not actually too far behind him. Between him is the 53 car, who's already down multiple laps, and then way back is 3rd place of the 28 with a gaggle of lap cars trying to make his way through is the 31, the only one on the lead lap with him. Then the 2 right behind him in 5th place, just now crossing the line, half a track away from your leader. But even then, 6th and 7th, way behind your leader. Everyone else just wherever they feel like being on the track. And still the 59, I don't think, has lost a lap yet, but he will be close to losing that lap. As you see the 48, only a turn away from him. A lot of bumping and banging in the mid-pack as you see the 2 and the 31 battling for 4th now. Don't know what happened there to drop the 31 back so far. But now they're all racing each other. As the 9 way far away. And the 28 has pit, so he will lose a bunch of positions here. Possibly we'll get them back when he comes back around for the pit cycling, but now that he's back into 12th place, it's going to be a lot, and we have a caution out. I believe that's for the 53, as it looks like he's on fire again. Don't know who all got collected there. We've got some issues on pit road. Have to see if we can go back and find out what happened there to cause that caution, but we're going to go on a quick break just to let everyone get through this next cycle of pit stops, and we'll be back here in a minute. kind of show that quick replay of the caution, see what actually happened there. We go back to our race feed here, you can see a lot of clean racing around the track, but coming out of 2, looks like the 53 and the 460 get together right in front of a lead pack. And that's what caused your caution right there, as you see the 53 on fire and everyone else avoiding him to get out of the way. Now we're going to let everyone get back through their pit cycles like they've been before we go back to the restart. And it looks like the 460 and the 28 are going to be your front row here on this next restart. And behind them are going to be the 8 and the 9. And the 48 and the 2 are going to make up row 3. But we're going to let everyone finish up and we'll be right back. So we go back to the race feed here.
Seffi, you ready? Here we go.
Like I said, 40 or 460 in the 28 front row, 8 and 9 second row, 48 and 2 third row, 31 12 fourth row, and 78 and 59 fifth row. And as we go green here, it's going to be a great launch for the 28 and the 460. 460 is going to take the point with 40 to go, and we've got some action in the back of the pack. Oh, we got one car into the outside wall. It's going to be the 2. The 35 goes around the 460. First to last. Now at the back of the pack. Don't know what happened there, but he got wrecked along with everyone else. It's going to be the 28, the 48, and the 31, your top 3. Behind them are the 78, then 8 goes around. Some minor contact with the 78, and that's going to send him around back to the 13th position. 59, now your 5th place car. And everyone battling for 6th through 10th right behind him. A lot of battling for second right now as the 38, or 31 and 28 are getting together, and the 78 is going to get a little bit of action. 59 going to jump in there too and make it a 4-car battle for 3rd place right now as the 9 and the 42 go around. Bunch of cars, the 9 upside down, the 53 plows through him, and into him goes the 35. A lot of impacts on the back of the pack. We've now got a 5-car fall off for 11th through 15th, and that's going to let the 48 have something to worry about as he gets further and further away from the 31 and the 28. But way back at the battle. 28, 59, the 12, and the 78. All trying to make a little bit of work on each other. Just make something happen. 42 and 50 or 35 around. The 42 is going to park it on the inside of the track, just so he doesn't get hit by anyone. Now he's going to turn it around there. That'll put him a lap down. 35 up top on the wall, and that's going to hit the 48. The 48's going to go around. That's going to give everyone the ability to go around him as he circles it around twice, trying to get it going again. And the 2 and the 8 are going to hit each other. Don't know what just happened there to the 19, but he went hard on the inside wall. And now it's an aggressive battle for first place as the 28, 31, 59, and 12 are all fighting. They've got 30 laps to do whatever they want to do to each other, and so far they are trying everything. .35 will make his way into pit road, probably to service all the damage from the 8 different impacts he's had so far. But still, it's going to be the 28 holding off on the lead. 12th now up to 3rd place, the 31 right behind him. And everyone behind on the lead lap, besides the... Actually, everyone. 42, the only car a lap down besides the 53 and the 35 so far. Now you got a big battle for first coming. You got 7 cars all fighting. The 78's going to get tagged by the 8. Now you're going to have 3 wide for 5th place, or 4th place. As now they fall apart to go 2 by 2. The 460 into pit road. That will throw him way back in the field. The 2 hard on the outside wall. Don't know what happened there. But all this fighting is just going to cause more issues for everyone as you see them group up and then immediately fall apart within 2-3 laps. That gives a lot of free space for the 28 and the 59 to run away with this lead that they have. As they're now bumping and banging each other. As the 53 going to park it kind of on the inside. He gets a little sideways. That's going to let the 59 fall back to the 31's domain. And now they've got to get around. Everyone, for the most part, grouped up on the front stretch in that big pack as they make their way onto the back stretch. Now the 2 into the wall. Oh, and the 75 plows through him. As he's going to run around on his roof for a second. No more front end on that car. That lets a few cars in the back of the pack get thrown out of the way. The 48, 0 to hero here as he went from battling for the lead up to 8th place now after that wreck. Behind him, everyone's a lap down besides the 75, who's the only car behind him. And then in front of him, it's all leaders if he can make his way through the field. And when he's in the lead, he's fairly dominant here at this track, as you saw in the first half of this race. But so is the 28, who's still in the lead so far. The 8 was a lap car earlier in the race, but now back up to 2nd place. That's going to be his best spot right now. The 31 and the 59 battling for 3rd, and everyone else just single file behind them. As the 48 gets one more position on that 12th car, Adam. And now they're going to go side by side with each other, and Adam's going to get it back. And now the 59 and the 8 get into each other, and that's going to let 3 cars by, and that's going to let the 12 and the 48 catch up. 12 now inside the 59. That's going to give him a possibility for 5th place right there as he falls back. And the 48 inside of him goes for 2 spots, gets 1. And he will get the spot on the 12 and the 8. And that's going to put him up into 6th place right now. And further up, 48 tries to get 2 more spots there as he almost gets it on the 78 and will just lose it to the 59 on the exit of this corner. And the 8 dives inside of him. That's a lot of battling for 5th on back. And all that's doing is letting everyone 2nd on back lose to the 28 as the 8 goes around with the 12 and the 2 into the outside wall, into the 9, 2 cars on fire.
Cap is on fire, Cap is on fire.
That's going to be a big issue, and we've got another caution coming out. As the 12 car drives straight into the pit wall, don't know what happened there. Big accident there for the caution. Not sure what happened with everyone further on back in the pack, but they're going to clean up on this caution, see what happened. We go to a quick replay here. You can see everyone up top just battling really aggressively, and they went 5 wide. As right off the screen, the 8 and the 12 got together 5 wide, and then just nowhere to go for the 2 and the 9 car as they funneled into each other. And as you saw, that was the result they didn't want to see, because everyone just ran into each other and almost took out 2 cars from that run that they had. But so far, the top 7 just untouchable until they start getting 5 wide, and then accidents like that happen. But that's only going to give us 13 laps to go here. Still the 28 in the lead, and the 59 is going to go outside of him. And don't know who else is going to be there next, so we're going to let them get that sorted, and we'll come back. And as we get ready here with 13 laps to go,
All right,
it's going to be the
going.
28 and the 59 in the front row, 1921 row or 12 row 2, 31 8 3, 53 9 4, and then the 460 and the 42 rounding off your top 10. It's going to be another great start for the 28. He's going to jump inside with the 19. That's going to give two positions as the 59 and 12 fight, and everyone back on. Two car upside down. He's going to fall back to the last place. We already had the 35 of the driver Raiden pull out of this race with damage. So we're only going to have a 14 car finish here, but way in the back of the pack. It's going to be the 2 who was running pretty hot all night, wrecking. Third on back, we got a big wreck there as the 460 goes under the 9, the 53 goes around. And everyone else just barely makes their way out, but it's still going to be the 28 and the 31 running around as the 53 just now escapes from that parking lot. 8's going to sit comfortably in third with the 48 and the 19 behind him. Everyone fourth on back, going to get into each other. The 48 sideways saves it. That's going to let the 59 by and possibly 2 more. As the 75 jumps inside, 3 wide behind them. As the 12 goes into the outside wall, he's going to spin right in front of the 460. A lot of action here in these last 13 laps. Now we have 5 to go. And it's going to be a battle for the lead between the 28 and the 31. It's the 53 into the outside wall, and he's going to back right in front of a bunch of... Oh, a lot of cars. It's going to be the 78 and the 42 that get involved. The 9 going to get a little bit of damage. 53 might as well be done for. It looks like they've got no more life left in that engine. But now we've got up to a 3-car battle for your lead there. It's going to be the 31 and the 28. And then the 8's right behind them. The 59 possibly can get there in 3 laps. But they're going to go 2 wide for the lead. 8's going to make a move inside the 31 up to 2nd place. The 59 is going to join in. We've now got a 4-car battle for your lead right now. It's going to be 2 by 2 on back. 28 still in control of this race. The 59 now up to 3rd place as the 31 has dropped back 2 positions. White flag out for the number 8, who just passed the 28 there in turn 1. Now they've got the lapped car, the 53 of Kodai in front of them. It's going to be the 8. One final time around turn 4, and it's going to be the driver of Soldots behind him, the 28, and they're wrecking 3rd and 4th. Everyone else just finishing their race. But your winner for tonight will be the number 8 of Soldots. Second will be the 28 of Zeny, and third will be the 31 of Signal. The rest of the order we're not sure about. A lot of unhappy drivers here on this short track. As the 2 and the 12 get into each other in pit road. One car on fire in turn 4.
Here comes Kodai about to finish.
As the 53 finally passes the line.
Soldots to the front stretch. Soldots to the front stretch. Burner down. Burner down.
And that was the race. And it looks like 5th place will be the 48 of Billiam. Not sure if there's going to be any review here for the remainder of this race. As we see the incident with the 53 car there, you see him just entering off of the screen, hits the wall. Not too sure what happened there. See him right there behind first and second, hits the wall, and then everyone else behind him just can't get out of the way as they all funnel into him. That took a lot of good cars out of contention right there. Looked like fourth on back just either missed him or got involved, and that threw them all the way back to sixth, seventh, or seventh, eighth, and ninth. And then right there on that restart, everyone got into it immediately, sent the two car around. As you see, great restart for the 28 and the 19, and then just 5 wide in the back in the two. Couldn't do anything once the 40 or 460 was under him. But that did just about everything to get rid of his chance for a win. But with that, your winner for the night will be the number 8 of Soldats here at Fake County Speedway for the Zeny's 360.